body bags where horror lies.
Yo, what's up everybody? Welcome to week 8 here on Body Bags, and of course it is Stephen King theme week. I am your host Moodz616, and thank you for stopping in on this lovely Sunday. Alright, so, for Stephen King week, so many possible fucking options out there. I mean, there's just like a million Stephen King adaptations. You know, I didn't even hesitate. I really wanted to do this one. I originally was going to actually throw this movie into my first Killer Rat week. Theme week that I did on my channel. I scrapped it though, and yeah, lo and behold, we're doing a Stephen King theme week, so I had to review this movie. I love this movie, Graveyard Shift. This has always been a favorite of mine by Stephen King. I don't know what it is about this. Maybe it's the setting of it, but yeah, I read this story years ago. I honestly can't remember the story that well, to be honest. I know it's quite short, but yeah, anyways, the plot of this one, it's simply about this clothing, textile mill that is shut down because of all these, frequent accidents that have been happening in the basement of this mill, occurring, of course, between the hours of 11 p.m. and 7 a.m., of course, on the graveyard shift. So this mill gets shut down because there is a few deaths and stuff, and it gets reopened by Stephen Mock's character, Mr. Warwick. He's the foreman of this mill, and he reopens it. Of course, he pays off the inspector guy because it really is not meeting any codes. The basement is fucking gross. Like, it is nasty, rat infested. It's just unworkable, really. And and of course they're paying these guys like fucking minimum wage and shit like that. So basically, they reopen this place. And now he has to hire, a crew to basically clean up this basement before this guy comes back, because eventually they will be shut down again if this basement isn't clean. So now he assembles a cleanup crew to go down into the basement and basically, get rid of this all the shit that's down there. And of course, when they go down into the basement, they're in for a treat. Well, not necessarily a treat, but more than they bargained for. They're in for more than they bargained for. So, yeah. And that is the plot of the film. My thoughts on this one. I've always been a really big fan of this one. The exterminator in this film, played by Brad Dourif, he doesn't have a major part in it, but he's fucking hilarious, man. His acting in this movie is so funny. He's great. He's great. Of course, he's called in, the beginning of the film to exterminate all these rats and stuff like that. But yeah, he's not in the movie that much. So I think Stephen Mock, the foreman in this film, he's such a dick. Such a dick, man. He's just such an asshole. He plays such a great asshole in this film. Getting into the characters of the film, pretty much most of the characters in this movie are fucking complete assholes. Complete fucking assholes. So you just really cannot wait for them to die. It's one of those type of films. There's a couple characters that are likable. The main protagonist in it, I think it's David Andrews. I think that's what his name is. Yeah, he's about one of the only likable characters in the entire movie, along with the girl. But one thing I always loved about this movie is the setting. I love the basement of the textile mill. It's great. Once they get a little further into it, after they're trying to clean it out and stuff, and then what they eventually find, the setting and just the atmosphere that's created, and that's fucking awesome. So cool. Really cool sets used in this film. And some pretty decent gore in this, actually. Very awesome. Now, if you're not into, rats and stuff, it's got that really creepy vibe. There's just a lot of fucking real rats in this movie. A lot of real rats. Which I really enjoy, because, for people that watch my channel, they know I'm a really big, rat fan. I love rats in movies. It's just, they creep me out, man. But yeah, overall, this is a really fun movie. It's full of fucking shitty characters that you hate, but you still want to watch the movie, and it's got a great ending. The last half an hour of this movie is fantastic. It's really cool. If I had to rate this one, I'd probably give a good 7.5 out of 10. It's just a fun movie. Great adaptation. From basically what I can remember little bits of the story when I read it back in the day, but, it's just, it's just a simple story, and you know, it's very cool. I love the small town setting in it. I love how they bring up Castle Rock, like in all Stephen King films. The one girl that's in this, she's originally from Castle Rock. You know, of course, all Stephen King movies basically take place in Maine. Most of them do, anyways. A lot of the older ones do. Of course, that's where Stephen King is from. And yeah, I'm just fucking rambling around now. Fun movie. If you've never seen this one, definitely check it out. It's definitely worth the watch. I fucking hate this cover art, though. I like the original, like, VHS one. I think there is a DVD with that original cover art too. Yes, it's really shitty. But yeah, Graveyard Shift, fun fucking movie, love it. Moodz616 signing off for week 8 here on Body Bags. Peace out, homies.